Welcome to WAZ Words. WAZ Words, the home of wisdom words, word mastery, words of encouragement, and words of prayerful affirmative blessings, usually within 5 minutes or less. That's what I shoot for, okay? Motivation. Motivation is a magic word for success. Whose responsibility is it to motivate us? We have to motivate ourselves. Yeah, it's nice to have a coach from time to time and people to cheer you on, but ultimately you have to make the decision. The first decision that you have to make is that you are to set some goals for yourself, goals that enrich you and enrich others. If we don't motivate ourselves, who will do it? And how are we going to lead anybody if we can't motivate ourselves? Here's a little bit of a rap song for you. Motivation is the vehicle that carries us. It doesn't look back until we begin to fuss. Leave the dust and walk in trust. Move across the bridge of negativity, and you will soon find your goal in front of thee. Motivation, M-O-T-I-V-A-T-I-O-N, will bring us closer to our desired end. Motivation. We have the freedom to decide each day what we're going to do. In Habakkuk 2:2 in the Hebrew scriptures, it talks about giving instructions on writing out the vision so that whoever reads it, they know what to do. Okay, motivation requires some planning. But by seeing it first in our imagination and the results that we hope for, and then we take the action, because faith without works is basically not faith, we are already successful. We're successful in the going. It requires work. It requires commitment. I understand that. But you have to start somewhere. And even if you just go a little bit each day towards your goal, within a year, or a couple of years, a decade, you're going to have success. As long as you don't give up, because success is in the going. William James of Harvard said, success or failure depends more upon attitude than upon capacity. Successful men act as though they have accomplished or are enjoying something. Soon it becomes a reality. Act, look, feel successful, conduct yourself accordingly, and you will be amazed at the positive results. Okay, so you have to take those first steps. You have to have the right attitude. Someone once told me, your attitude determines your altitude. Okay, so that is motivation. That is the word of wisdom about motivation for the day. So now, where are we going? Let's go to the WAZ vocabulary word. The WAZ vocabulary word. Guess what it is? It's motivation. Oh, wait, I understand that we already talked about motivation, but I want to get deep into the word. You know, it comes from the Latin motivus, which means cause for movement. So what causes you to move forward? What goals? What's desires? And not only that, what's holding you back? My interpretation, the WAZ interpretation, is motivation is energy inspired by a state of mind that makes us get up and get going towards something we want or desire. The cause of motivation is being inspired. Ooh, desire and inspired. It sounds like that could be part of a rap. Some synonyms: predetermined, desire, the impetus, stimulus, doing what has to be done to get the parts of a machine moving. You know, here's a little bit of history on motivation. Abraham Maslow defined the 5 levels of motivation: physiological, security, social, esteem, self-actualization. It's connected to needs, values, goals. You look it up. It's the theory of human motivation. So now you have the word motivation. You know where it's coming from. You got a little bit of encouragement for motivation. Well, let me give you a little bit more here. The WAZ word of encouragement, personal development, leadership. Maybe I'll even do a rap. We'll see. Stand by. M, motivation. M is for movement. It's going to go forward, not going backwards. Observe. Observe what's holding you back. Take action. Have to take action, even if it's a tiny little bit each day. I, inspired to achieve. What can we do to stay inspired? Maybe read more, watch more WAZ videos, meditate, pray. Value our time. V is for value our time that is in front of us. Even as of right now, it's like, am I going to do this video? Am I going to put the time into this? Well, I said, well, what else am I going to do with my time? I can't think of anything better right now, so I did it. Nothing that would move or enrich me or enrich others any more than them doing this right now, so valued my time. Awareness. Awareness has to do with looking for opportunities. Awareness is a big factor in motivation. Probably be another video on that eventually. Look for the opportunities. Transcend our thinking as if we're already achieving. Transcend in our thinking as if we're already achieving. I is for interest in something other than menial habitual things. Overcome limiting beliefs. Nullify untruths about what's holding us back. Listen to some music that encourages positive self-talk. Recognize what's contributing to demotivation. What's setting you back? Have you taken on too much? You don't want a false balance. Only you know. However, a plan to move out of the rut will be worth the time and effort. Well, I'm already over the 5 minutes, but you know what? It's been a good investment of that extra minute and almost 2 minutes. So let me leave you with a blessing. Eternal divine providence. I speak in decree blessings over the lives of those watching this video and listening to my voice. May they be inspired to take the necessary actions that move them in the direction of your perfect will for their lives. Thank you for hearing me when I pray, divine maker of this day. To all of you, you're all awesome, and don't forget that fact. Thank you for your time. Here's an ending rhyme. To give a tickle to your ear because you know in my heart you're also dear. If you're benefited from this video, hit share, like, and subscribe. When you do, you'll be helping a YouTuber bring an uplifting vibe. If you have a prayer request, leave it in the comments section so it comes to my utmost attention. I appreciate that you have partnered with me to bring to pass a better humanity.